Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lainey. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we're going to be doing the blush tag. It's one that's been going around. I believe it was created by Jessica Braun. I am answering the questions that Sarah Rose did in her video. That's just the one I have pulled up to answer the questions. I know there are a few different kind of questions, variations of questions. I just pulled up that one. If you're curious about my blush collection and what I have to say about them, please keep watching. Before we do that and get into everything, please remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video from me. Alright, so question number one is your most used or everyday blush. I wouldn't call it my everyday blush now, but my most used is definitely my Flower Beauty Blush Balm. This is in the shade Pinched. It's kind of the cult classic that everyone knows. I'm currently trying to pan it. I'm not going to swatch everything, but here's just a swatch of it. It's a really natural flush. Nowadays I like a pretty blush heavy look, although on camera I don't have a lot of blush it looks like on, but yeah, this is a really great blush. It's really effortless. It just gives you a light like wash of color. So nowadays I do use it under other blushes kind of as a base. But yeah, this is definitely my most used blush. It is, I mean, over halfway gone, so pretty darn good. Next would be my most expensive, which retail would be my Cover FX Blush Duos. I did get these on sale during the 21 Days of Beauty, so I have Pink Dahlia. I bought this one because I didn't have a lot of like true pink blushes, so I thought it would be good. And then I also have the shade Warm Honey, which is also unique to my collection. It's more of like kind of a bronzy rose color. Really, really beautiful. These are nice blushes, but I wouldn't pay full price for them. I don't think they're that special. I think I saw someone else talk about it where it's kind of like the right person talked about this, and that's why they're so hyped up. But they're not my favorite. Most affordable, and for that would be my CoverGirl True Plum blush. This is the Cheekers formula. This is a very old formula of blush. Not an old blush for me though, it's about a year old. I also have this in a project pan, but you can't really, there's a little bit of progress on it, but you can't really see much if you weren't looking at a before picture. This is a great blush. This is actually what I'm wearing today. Let me apply a little bit more. It's just a really kind of a natural purpley flush. I don't know. I really like it. It's perfect for this time of year. Like, I never wear this in the spring and summer. This is really just a fall winter blush for me, and it is really, really beautiful. Okay, so the next question is worth the hype, and I decided to go with a blush palette, which I guess would in itself be my most expensive, but we're just gonna roll with it, and that would be the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. This is definitely worth all of the hype. This is beautiful, and what I love is, at least for me, I can wear all of these blushes. This one is more of kind of a blush bronzer look, but I can get away with all of these, and I like pretty much all of them. The only one I don't really like is Pink Moon, just because it takes a lot of building up. It doesn't really show up on me, but it is really pretty, and I definitely think this formula is worth the hype. Lunar Beauty in itself is just worth the hype. Next, we have a favorite from a favorite brand, and I really love the brand Bare Minerals. Like, I not grew up, but even when I started out in makeup, I used a lot of Bare Minerals because that's what my mom used. So I decided to show this blush. This is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blush in Call My Blush. It's just kind of a natural flush, more on the mauve-y side of things, kind of similar to the True Plum blush, but this one's a little more plummy, purpley, where this is a little more rosy almost. I don't know. It's a really nice blush. This is a really great formula. You can find, I don't know if they have any holiday sets, but it came in a holiday set, so you can usually get a pretty good deal on those. But this is a great blush formula, and I really do like Bare Minerals as a brand. Next, we have Newest Blush, and for that would be both of these. These are the Rare Beauty, well, I don't even know what they're called, the Soft Pinch, I think. It doesn't say on the packaging. The Soft Pinch Blush, I believe it is. So I have the shades Joy and Love. This comes in the 4-piece holiday set that comes with a balm and a liquid lipstick. And these also could be worth the hype. This is a really great formula. It's so effortless, extremely pigmented, which is great. If you are of a darker skin tone, these are going to show up on you, and if you're of a lighter skin tone, you just have to use a little bit less and it'll work on your skin tone as well. So these are really great blushes, definitely worth the hype. As for my oldest blush, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's either the Flower Beauty Blush Balm or Milani Luminoso. I think it's Luminoso, but it could have been this as well. Which this is also pretty well used. I just rolled this into my project pan. As you can see, the dome is definitely kind of like on a slant. This is also worth the hype. I think there are other things that are maybe a little bit more worth the hype, but this is a great blush. And I have nothing but good things to say about it. It's like the perfect peachy, pinky, glowy blush, and this is just great for like everyday use. As for most nostalgic / old school, I don't really have anything. Like, I only got into blush about a year ago, so a lot of these I wouldn't really associate with nostalgia or old school. But I will say the CoverGirl's Cheekers blush is just, the whole vibe is very nostalgic. Even if I didn't use this when I was younger, the whole vibe, just the packaging and knowing that this is an older formula, this is just very nostalgic, and that's all I can say about it. Oh, I think I skipped a question. That would be underrated. And for that, I would say the Auto Balm Girl Powder Blush. This is beautiful. I got this in an Ipsy, and it is fantastic. I, as you can see, have hit pan. This is such an effortless, easy to use formula. I'm sorry about the sun. This is such an easy to use formula. It just glides on and blends out beautifully. I highly recommend this. I would totally be interested in trying a full size of one of their blushes because this is really great. As for most disappointing or / overrated, I would have to say the Fenty Cream blushes. Now, this isn't the formula I was disappointed in. It's a great formula. The color, as I've said before, is not for me, and that is Fuego Flush. As you guys can see, this is the kind of shimmery orange blush. I think I'm a little bit too cool toned to make this work for me. It's just fine. It's not the best color for me. I can make it work, like if I pair it with a peachy blush, then I can make it work, but then I would rather just use my Flower Beauty Blush Balm, you know? So I'm kind of sad that I bought this color, but I bought it for the color, and I think I should have just maybe thought through it a little more and kind of figured that this wouldn't be the best shade for me. All right, and those are all of the questions I have to answer today. Once again, this was created, I believe, by Jessica Braun. So thank you for creating this tag. It's a great video. I love blush. I love so much blush. I didn't even talk about all my blushes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!